Okay, I
Yes.
said you are a very punctual student. You are there 2 minutes before the class.
Yeah, and you are my best teacher. You also
So yes,
before the time.
I like joining a couple of minutes early so that I can work a little bit. But good that you are here. We can work together.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
So,
Yeah.
Seema, I'd love to know more about you. Go ahead. Give a little bit of
Yes,
introduction.
yes, ma'am. Actually, uh, my name is Seema. I'm homemaker and mother as well. I dwell in Kanpur, UP. I have done PG and I was teacher. I left this journey because it was not my cup of tea and I left. Now I want to be a teacher again. I want to join my children's school and their Hindi is not allowed. Then I want to learn this language because after seeing fluent teacher, then I did say, oh, well, I came here for joining. So
Okay.
that is my motto. And simultaneously, I run my YouTube channel. Recently, I created my YouTube channel. Learn
Okay.
English with Seema.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. So not only are you going to learn it, you're making sure that the others also take the benefit,
yeah, ma'am.
right?
And I want to be a teacher of spoken English. That is my desire. After getting more and more fluency, become a good teacher like you, like a trainer. Then,
That's great. That's a great
then I will
compliment
install
also.
spoken class board. Yeah, that
Okay.
is my desire.
Okay. So tell me, Seema, which subject were you teaching earlier?
English, ma'am. English in school was Hindi medium. I used to speak in
Okay.
Hindi with the teacher, student, but I was used to teach English subject 1 to 5.
Okay. Okay. And then now you want to join an English medium school?
Yeah, but now I changed my desire because I want to be a teacher of spoken English. I will
Okay.
start my spoken class board. So
Okay.
that is my desire. And for that, I will have to do lots of work because it's not a piece of cake. You can know
Of course.
everything.
But then
Yeah.
everything needs the equal level of discipline and dedication,
Yeah, ma'am.
right? So it just becomes easier to dedicate yourself and devote yourself when you are pursuing something that you really like.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Otherwise, the
Oh,
discipline and dedication everywhere we need is the same.
yes,
We
ma'am.
feel it a little lesser because we are liking what we are learning.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
great.
actually, while enjoying, if we learn something, then we can enhance everything.
Correct.
Otherwise, that is a subject like when I was a student, we can say.
Hmm.
When I was a student, then I used to read everything. I used to get every marks not up to the mark, but I used to get less marks than I used to get new class every year, and I used to get yeah, I used to keep every result on my Almira, but now it's a lifetime process. I can't do this type of work.
Right.
So that is the reason for this. I need enjoyment while speaking. While enjoyment we can enhance, otherwise it's a boring, monotonous.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sometimes it is. And I think a lot of it depends upon how we make the journey, right?
Yeah.
If we make it
Mhm.
monotonous, it becomes monotonous. If we keep inculcating something new, including something
Yeah.
new, then it keeps getting better every single
Yes.
day, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So before we proceed, Seema, I'll briefly introduce myself.
Yes, ma'am.
As you know, the name is Rashi, and in 2010, I passed out as an MBA HR, and I worked in the corporate for 6 years. But from the past 10 years, I have been associated completely with teaching and training. And like you, I have also taught in a school, I have also taught in colleges, I have given presentations for the corporate students of mine. And of course, because of COVID, this form of online teaching was newly introduced at
Mhm.
that time. And
Yes.
I think it has stayed in the market because it gives us so much convenience,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Sitting
Yeah.
right at home. You are from Kanpur, I'm in Mumbai, and we are able to connect so easily, right? So I
Yeah.
think that is made possible only by this platform of internet.
Yes.
It's
By
a
the
great
social
thing,
media, by the internet.
right?
Yeah, both
So
are.
tell me something, Seema, apart from your regular journey and the YouTube channel that you are working on, tell me what else do you like to do when you have the time?
Yeah, for YouTube channel.
Not just for YouTube channel, for yourself, apart from YouTube channel.
Yeah, apart from YouTube channel, actually, I want to be a teacher. That is my desire, and the YouTube channel is a part of life.
Right.
Because I had some compulsion, I had one Skype group. Now it has been shut down. So that time, most of people actually somebody joined me Skype. So
Skype.
somebody joined me there. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is not working. So they actually, I found so many YouTubers there and they uploaded my videos. And
Okay.
after seeing, then I thought, oh my God, I am not good at English. In this video, I kept laughing. I have to do more and more work because that person, they are pulling me down in front of media. Because the YouTube channel is like a social media. So
Correct.
there's so many people can watch and can comment us. So
Correct.
then I thought, oh, I stopped this journey. Then I denied to everyone that I'm not in this level. I have to do more and more work. Then I started to speaking video call as a practice, not for uploading video.
Okay.
And now it's a part of life for enjoyment because we should do something.
Correct.
Yeah, and if we don't do, then we don't have compulsion for enhance this level, I think.
Correct.
Because
Correct.
as a YouTuber, they always polish their conversation with the new things like new
Hmm.
vocabularies, new idioms, new different type of things in English
Hmm.
level.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I also, we can say, want to enhance my level, polish my conversation, and I want to be a teacher of spoken English. So for this, I learn something new vocabularies. I watch podcasts and conversation videos and read idioms like a tongue twister because tongue twister idioms both are equal. I think.
No, they are not equal.
Not equal, but yeah, if we
They are
say something in
equally
idioms,
important.
yeah, idiom, if we say one idiom 20 times like a tongue twister, and we can use in our conversation as well. But tongue twister, yeah, we can get clarity, but we can't use
Right.
this.
So, see, idioms are used to make your vocabulary sound better. When you are trying to
Yeah,
convey your ideas, an idiom
yes,
will make your idea sound very polished. It will make it
polished,
sound very well presented. Right?
yes,
Whereas a tongue twister helps us to work on our pronunciation.
clarity, pronunciation.
Okay,
Yeah,
so for example, if you know there is a tongue twister called Betty Butter bought bitter butter.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there is a
I
tongue.
know, I know. This kitty caught a kitty eating sugar in the kitchen.
That's a tongue twister, not an idiom.
So, yeah, it's not an idiom, it's a confusion. I learned because I have one WhatsApp group
Hmm.
where we are given one tongue twister. We had to actually record our voice and send this
Okay, okay,
every day. So
right.
we have to do this type of otherwise we can be terminated from this group.
Okay,
So
okay.
I do
That's
everything. Yeah,
right.
I
So
do as much as I can do. So
correct,
I try to. Hmm.
correct. And I think that is what is important. To
Yes,
keep trying, right? Without giving up, to keep trying, that is what makes the whole difference. Being
yes, yes.
consistent, staying consistent,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
But
Okay. So tell me, Seema, how many classes been, have you attended in English Yari?
yeah, yeah. Now I have attended 25 sessions,
Okay.
and now I have left lots of sessions. I can't include, but after completing, then I will take again because I want to be a perfect in this language, and now I found this type of trainer, EnglishYaari trainer. Then I want to connect with everyone. I found so many, we can say, brilliant and excellent speakers. So yeah,
Okay.
that is my desire.
So let me tell you, Seema, that I think the confidence with which you talk So that shows that you have practiced so much already, right? Because
Yeah, ma'am.
even though there are problems, okay? So it's not just with you or me. There are problems with a lot of
Yes.
areas while speaking
Mm-hmm.
English, right? Even after so many years of practice, there are still a lot of areas of improvement and some places where we
Mm-hmm.
all make mistakes, right? But
Yes.
what matters is that if you are confident enough to try and speak that language in front of others, I think that
Mhm.
itself shows a great deal of discipline.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? It shows a great deal of consistency, that it doesn't matter what mistakes I make, but I need to get into the habit of speaking,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
We can see
So,
there are so many celebrities. They
right,
keep speaking. While doing mistake, they keep speaking with the confidence. Nobody has
correct.
a dare for rectify their mistakes.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
And I think that learning journey, they accept it as a part of life because it never
Yeah.
ends, right? So even
Mm-hmm.
as a trainer, my learning journey never ends. I keep learning every single day, sometimes
Yes,
for
ma'am.
my students, sometimes through my students,
Yes.
right? So I think that uh, child in us, that
Mm-hmm.
child in us should always stay curious and
Yes.
eager to learn more. If
More.
that child
Yeah.
is quiet or if that child dies inside us, I think our journey stops.
Yes, ma'am. And in the English language, vocabulary is like a star. We
Right.
can't learn every single vocabulary.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. There
that is a
might be
lifetime
one word
process.
which you wouldn't know the meaning of.
Yeah. And as a YouTuber, as a teacher, as a trainer, we should be actually ready for giving any random question and answer.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm. Hmm.
So that is, then we are known as a trainer. You are known as a trainer. I am not like.
Okay, okay. So tell me, Seema, in your opinion, now that you have attended close to 25 sessions, in your opinion, which is the area of improvement that you need to work in the most immediate way, which is the priority?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I before taking these classes, I used to find so many mistakes of preposition.
Hmm.
So first, I didn't. You can say my first video, I was not able to speak like that. I used to fumble a lot, like that. That is, man. I was looking here and there. I so now I need something because I'm not a perfect, but I'm better than
You
before.
are able to explain yourself. You are
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to
yeah.
tell your message,
Yeah, yeah.
give your
So
message.
I feel confidence because if you are able to give any question answer, any answer of any question, random question, then we can say you are perfect. But that is a lifetime process. As you told me, now you are learning. Then I'm very great in front of you. So I have to learn so many things. So
Right,
yeah, that is a language.
right. And that is how we become better. We become a
Yeah.
better version of ourselves.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you rightly said, Seema, it shows. Maybe in the first class, I did not see the video, but I am able to make out that with the confidence that you have right now, you have had a good level of practice. And that's a great compliment to you because you did not stop. Okay. And
Thank you.
yes, there are areas where we need to work, such as the pronunciation, because
Hmm.
I'll tell you one thing, when you are constructing the sentences, 70% of the grammar so far that you have spoken is correct. Okay.
Thank you.
But because of a little bit pronunciation mistakes here and there, sometimes the message is not clear enough because the word is
Yes.
not pronounced correctly.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So what we have to do is, the first thing that matters in English is whether we are able to construct grammatically correct sentences,
Hmm.
right? Second is whether we are able to speak our sentences correctly in the correct diction, with the correct diction and pronunciation,
Hmm.
right? And then the third part is, now I have good sentences. Now I'm speaking correct English. I'm pronouncing it correctly. Now let me make my English sound better. And then we come
Yes.
to vocabulary,
Hmm.
right? So you have achieved a good level of part one, that is
Okay.
constructing sentences and speaking with
Okay.
confidence. Now we come to part two, where along with the grammar, we have to simultaneously work on the pronunciation.
Okay. And how many label we have for following?
So vocabulary is an endless level.
Yeah, I can understand because I
Because
crossed one
grammar is
level.
like maths. Grammar is like
Yeah.
maths. There are formulas, there are numbers. It's correct,
Yeah.
it's incorrect. Okay, once you learn that, you never forget it. It's like cycling, you won't make a mistake,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So,
Hmm.
grammar is like that. Pronunciation also, if you are only talking about the English words, you learn the pronunciation once, the job is done,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Okay.
The
It means we have
vocabulary
two
is
label.
a never ending procedure because every time
Yeah.
you come up with a new word.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Actually, when I start my new vocabulary with the YouTubers, with other YouTubers,
Hmm.
so after seeing them, then I have to start this. But
Okay,
I have to learn because they can ask any random question.
correct.
Oh, because of vocabulary, actually, I can't. I'm not able to give answer.
Of
So
course,
I
if the
can't give
word is
answer.
not clear to you, of course.
Yeah. And
So,
like a pronunciation,
hmm,
nowadays vocabulary is like a tongue twister. We have to speak 20 and 30 times. Then
right,
we are able to speak with the correct
proper
pronunciation
pronunciation,
vocabularies.
correct.
So now I'm confused because in my time I was not taught this type of new vocabularies, different
Of
type of
course.
vocabularies. But nowadays we find this type of vocabularies like a tongue twister.
Right,
So
right. So, like just like that, everything just keeps improving with time, exaggerated
mhm.
with time. So, it is a never-ending process, right?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
like I said, your grammar and pronunciation, once you learn, you don't have to keep relearning it, but you
Mhm.
need to keep practicing it.
Practice. Yes, practice with the
Because if you
consistent.
stop practicing, you may not forget, but you may lose the confidence to talk,
Yeah. Yeah,
right? Because
ma'am.
this is not our language. We were not born speaking English,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
We are
That
not
is why
habitual.
if
Yes.
we stop speaking, stop practicing, we tend to lose the confidence with which we talk,
Yeah, you're
right?
right, ma'am. When I don't speak one day, 2 day,
Hmm.
3 day, I always speak. Yeah, oh my God, I lose my confidence. I'm not able to speak.
Right, right.
So I have
It
to,
happens with the best of us. So
okay.
if there is a gap, because it is not our tongue, it's not our
Yes,
language.
yes.
It never
Yeah.
happens with us in our mother tongue. No matter how
Hmm.
long we don't speak in our mother tongue, but still when we start talking, we are very quick with it. We never
Yeah,
feel nervous because it's our language. We are born with it.
yes, ma'am.
It's
Actually, when I,
our language.
yeah, ma'am. Actually, before getting married, I used to live in a Delhi because my mama's house in Delhi. So you know, Delhi language is very different according Kanpur language.
Okay,
So
okay.
we can
I
say
don't have
Delhi
much
people
idea.
always
Hmm.
say, yeah, Delhi people always say, for Kanpur, Kanpur people, Kanpur, yeah.
Okay, okay.
So when after getting married there, one time, second time, then I came here. Then here people say, "Oh my God, this Latmar Bhasa has come." So
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
very difficult. When I used to speak with my uh, family member, like in-laws family member, so they used to say, "Hey, quiet. If somebody come, then you don't speak more and more. You have to keep quiet because
Okay.
your language is very different, like a Latmar Bhasa, like a Rajasthani Bhasa. So, and when I used to go my mama's house, then
Hmm.
they used to say, "Oh, Kanpuriya has come." So that is the English language.
Right, right. So
We
you got
person, then because of
both the
social media,
places.
we have to connect with the person. Then we every day we can speak approximately three, approx 2 hours. One time in the morning, one time in the evening. then we
Correct.
can, we can be habitual of this language.
Correct. Correct. And
Yeah.
just maybe sometimes we do not get somebody to talk to, right?
Hmm.
So then what we can do, we can
Great.
try listening to those words that we have a doubt in, right?
Yes.
Or we can listen to the videos in which the narration is done in English. So with that,
Hmm.
we can practice our listening skills. Like you said,
Hmm.
somebody asks a question, I may not be able to answer because I'm not understanding what the question is. So
Yeah.
when you listen to somebody speak in a good way, in with proper diction, you are able to enhance your listening skills,
Yes.
right?
Hmm.
So that can also be done. Or if we just read small stories,
Hmm.
that can help us in the sentence formation.
Yes.
So it's very important that we realize that not just speaking, but the reading part, the listening part, maybe sometimes writing part is also very important,
Yes, ma'am. Everything
right?
is essential for enhance this level. Yeah.
Right. So we should be able to take out time for those
Yeah.
pillars also.
Yeah, ma'am, it's our desire. Now we choose this desire, then we have to get time. We get time for feeding our children, for doing house and chores.
Right.
Why
Right.
not for this language? We are
Yes.
not a student. A student have, we can say, a teacher.
Hmm.
Hmm? For scolding, for beating. If you don't read and if you don't speak in front of me, you will be scolded. You will be beaten.
Correct.
So that is our desire, and after getting married, we choose this desire, and we had to get time.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. You somehow have to adjust your schedule. And finally, you realize that now it is high time. I have already given so much. I have already done my duties towards all the family members. And now finally, it is the time to do it for myself.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So that,
Okay.
yeah,
So
I have done. Mhm.
you were saying
Yeah,
something? Go ahead.
yeah. We can say now I have done. I have been speaking and learning this language for 1 year. Within 1 year, I'm able to speak like you can see. So
Yes.
that is a lifetime process. But I don't leave because I was teacher 10 years ago. I left this school and my journey, and
Correct.
I didn't open my book.
Hmm.
So now I will have to depend on myself. But yeah, that is my journey. Now I don't leave. I will
Correct.
not leave.
You will not leave this journey. Great. That is what I wanted to hear, so that we know that we are working on it together, right? So, Seema, if we talk about today's class during this feedback, I will only tell you the places which are related to pronunciation.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so that that one main part of working that is clear to us.
Hmm.
Okay, so firstly, I want you to shorten your vowel sounds a little, shorten the length of the words which you are
Hmm.
speaking. Okay, so when you say it's a new level of conversation, we are doing idioms, we are doing tongue twisters. So what is happening? The uh, mother tongue tone influence, the tone
Hmm.
in which you speak Hindi or your mother tongue, that tone is being carried in English speaking also.
Hmm.
Okay, and to sound more like native English, we have to shorten this tone.
Hmm.
Okay, we need to cut the length of the words. Okay,
Okay.
so just something to work on.
Hmm.
Another way to do it can be when you listen to some video or listen to some audio, and then you try to imitate, you try
Hmm.
to speak like that, right?
Okay.
So that can also be very helpful.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You can say
Uh,
shadowing practice. Huh?
yes, yes. So
Okay.
it has been a great session, Seema, and thank you so much for joining me, because like I told, I learned something, and I learn consistency from you, and I learn how you were able to make the best use even after
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
a break that you have taken, but you're still so excited and so eager about learning this language and getting really good at it. So that
Thank you.
gives me a lot of pleasure to have been able
Yeah,
to be your tutor even for one session.
yeah, ma'am. But I was taught by you. I was taught by you in this session so
So
many
I
things.
hope that your learning journey is very successful and you're able to reach where you have planned very soon.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, may God bless your words.
Thank you so much for joining, Seema. You have a great day ahead. I'll see you
Thank you,
soon.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
thank you, ma'am.
Bye.